Okay, devotional question of the week, Trinity family. Is the way you're living something that God can brag about? So, we just started the wisdom narrative in reading the first half of Job this week. And Job, frankly, is a complicated book. And y'all know me, I like to kind of challenge some of the overall collective thinking when it comes to how we view the Bible. The book of Job gives us one of the rare views into the operations of heaven. And what we see is that all the different sons of God come to give an account of what they are doing, one of them being the Satan. Now, I want to make this very clear because depending on which translation you are reading, most likely the is not before Satan, but Satan actually is a title. That's right, it's a title. Most people don't realize that, and Satan actually means accuser. And so when you look at that, knowing that all the sons of God are coming to give an account, Satan is coming to accuse. And remember, the whole entire narrative of the Bible is that Jesus was the only truly perfect one. But specifically in this narrative, we see that the Lord chooses to show that Job is still a man of integrity. Let's look at chapter 1, verse 8. Then the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? No one else on earth is like him, a man of perfect integrity who fears God and turns away from evil." And remember, that's the entire point of the Bible, is that we are not perfect, but we are to strive to be perfect. We are to turn away from evil and live our lives of integrity. While Jesus is the only perfect one who can wipe away all of our sins, allowing us to be righteous, have a right standing with God. And so as the Lord is talking to the accuser, who is obviously coming to and fro and pointing out just how messed up other people are on earth, the Lord specifically looks at Job's life and says, hey, that one right there, that's one of my good kids. And he's an example of what humanity can do. Now, of course, we then get into the narrative of, well, of course you're protecting him, so that's why he's doing that. But that's a conversation for a different video. But overall, what I want to ask is, when you are looking at your life and you are striving to do what God has called you to do, can you honestly say that what you are doing is worth bragging about? When the accuser comes to accuse humanity of all of its evil, can the Lord point to you and say, hey, but a few of them are doing the right thing, and then my son's blood, he covers the rest of it? That truly is an interesting question to reflect on. But as always, when we do stumble, that's what Jesus is for. Again, it's not about being perfect. It's about living a life of integrity, turning away from evil, and then where we stumble, letting Jesus' blood do the rest. I love y'all, and shalom.